I was calm. My body was shaking. And that's what I'm saying.
Hello, what's the crack? What's the story? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out the Ricky Gervais Show, Season 3, Episode 12. This is the World Cup. You guys know I like football, so this should relate to me. The weather is lovely over here. No, it's not. It's been raining all day in Birmingham. Let me know what the weather is down there. Let's go.
What are you doing?
Try to calm my gums down.
We don't do it with water.
What do you do it with?
You're trying to
You do it
calm your
with
gums down.
you do it with meditation and hard drugs.
What's the problem with your gums?
When I'm stressed out, my teeth know.
What? What do you mean?
Say that again.
When I'm sort of stressed out, me gums and my teeth know before I do. It's like a weakness.
So what's up? You got a toothache then? I thought you went to the dentist.
I did the other week.
Well, what's wrong with your teeth then? It's just
I
because
don't
you're
know.
stressed.
I don't know.
Why
I
are
don't
you
know.
stressed? What have you got to be stressed about?
I don't know. That's what's weird with stress, isn't it?
No.
Your body can be stressed without you realising. That's what
No, you're
kills people.
stressed. No. You're stressed because you feel stressed, and then your body gets weak because you're.
No, because I'm pretty good. I never feel stressed. That's part of my problem.
It's
I
not a
am
problem.
stressed, but I don't know about it. That's
That
why
doesn't make any sense at all.
it's number one killer.
What do
You never
mean?
get stressed.
If you don't feel stressed, how are you stressed?
But you must be stressed if your teeth
Right.
are telling
It's
you
like
you're stressed.
saying I didn't feel I had a pain, but apparently I did.
Listen,
Go on.
I was in Israel recently. I had a bag put over my head, chucked in the back of the van. Now the thing is, I kind of
Right.
thought, well,
It
this
wasn't a
isn't-
blind date, by the way, and he wasn't being arrested or kidnapped. It was a training thing, wasn't it, for
Yes,
kidnap
but
situations?
I didn't know.
What you didn't know?
This was an idiot abroad. That was a good scene when he got kidnapped. That was so funny. He was so scared. Check it out. Was in this? What was in Israel? Was it? Oh, it was in Jerusalem, wasn't it? Jerusalem's in Israel, isn't it? I think it is. That was a good episode. Idiot abroad. I can't remember what episode it was exactly. But if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Lovely show.
No, they're going to do it.
No, they don't tell me anything, do they?
So what happened then?
So the thing is, that happened. I had a panic on a little bit. Afterwards, they took the bag off. I realised everything was all right. I was calm. My body was shaking. And that's what
That
I'm
doesn't
saying
make
to you.
any sense.
My body, as far as my body was concerned, it had just been kidnapped.
Right.
But I knew I hadn't.
You know the bag they put over your head? Was it like a tennis racket cover? What shape was it?
You sure they just didn't go and thought, oh, I thought I just bought the world's biggest orange? Do you ever get recognised much?
Yeah, now and again. But I haven't done anything of any worth, have I? It's almost like recognising a neighbour or something, because they sort of go, it's him. And then the other one might go, what's he do? No, I don't know. It's not like I've done something
Right, of any worth.
yet.
Yeah.
I think you're forgetting all those emails I pass on to you for those people that have had traumas in their lives. You know, the earthquake victims. There's people that have lost relatives or had, terrible life-threatening diseases, and they say the podcast got them through. Doesn't that warm the cockles of your heart?
Well, normally it's gone straight to you, hasn't it? And you just forward it me on, so it's almost like spam to me. It doesn't feel as special because it's like, here you go, look at this,
Unbelievable.
I've watched the World Cup a few times with Ricky. The last time we qualified, we were doing a project, and we watched it together in a hotel room.
But of course, in the hotel room, it was just like a big bed. So we sat on the bed together, and we thought that was a bit intense. So I put a line of pillows down.
But I don't understand what. He was putting a line of pillows between us. Now he knows I'm not going to jump on him.
No, I know.
He's not going to jump on me.
No.
But he's still terrified that some kind of paparazzi is going to sort of parascend down the building and peer in and take a photo of us. And that's before we've got time to explain that we're just watching the football. It's already printed going, well, this is clearly evidence of their game. There's no way that they could possibly be sat on a bed just as friends.
No, but hold on though. Why were we naked? Why didn't we just pop some trousers on?
But I seem to remember that you, even though it was my room, you forced me to sit in the chair. It was one of those really uncomfortable box chairs.
I said it's weird. I can't get excited. We're having a beer, okay? So now we're drinking. Now we're drinking in bed. On the bed.
In bed?
No. We had our clothes on. We're on the bed watching football, but I couldn't go, come on, England, with a little man sitting next to me in bed.
Not little man at all.
No, big man. And so I just thought, let's pop the pillows down. That wasn't enough. I said, Steve, I can't do this. I can't watch football with a man on a bed. I said, so go in the chair. And he sat
So
in
I
the
sat
chair.
in his chair.
I wouldn't know. Do you know how many times back in uni? Because, like, obviously in uni, you have, like, little bedrooms and all that. People just come to my room, watch the match on the bed. It's not a big deal. Is it? It's not. No. Why? It's not a big deal. Nah. Come on. Grow up.
Chair, which is, if you're a man of my size, those tiny little crappy hotel box chairs are no good. It's 90 bloody minutes plus the interview. It was my room. I was furious.
I felt like I was, like an old rich man just waiting to die, and my little manservant used to come and sit and watch football with me
Exactly,
in the
yeah.
last days
The last
of my
days.
time. Carl, would you sit on a bed, right, with Stephen in a hotel room, right, watching football? Okay, you're pouring each other wine and beer and champagne.
Well, no, there wasn't that music playing. There was the roar of the crowd and John Motson doing commentary. It wasn't. It's not a sexy sound at all.
What do you think, Carl? Someone said, "Oh, come to my room. We're watching football." You got there, and he went.
Well, who was on the bed
That's not what
first?
happened.
Who was on the bed first?
Well, he probably got up to answer the door. So I don't know. I came in, I thought, well, there's only a bed here. We sat down, we thought, yeah.
No, well, it wasn't. It was a chair there.
Well, yeah, but you know full well that if you're in a room with Ricky, he's the one who's going to leap straight on the bed and demand that you.
I just took the chair.
Well, why would you be concerned with lying on a bed next to me?
What's up with that?
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
Why is it weird? I don't understand this.
Because
I've changed my tune.
it's a bit weird lying on a bed with a mate just watching football.
Yeah, you don't do that when you go around the house, do you?
Yeah,
You
but
don't
it's
pop
because
up
you have a sofa and things. We didn't have that in the
Yeah,
room.
but when you visit someone in hospital, you don't say, move over. You don't pop yourself down next to him, you sit on the chair next
No,
to him.
because you're not there in a relaxed situation for 90 minutes enjoying a game of sport. It's just a more formal environment. Because you're quite a sport fan, aren't you, Carl?
Yeah, but not in. I don't like getting into things too much because it can
Well,
only
that's
be
true.
disappointing.
I've never seen him get into anything, to be quite honest.
No, I am a football.
Yeah, I'm really big into football. I absolutely love football. You guys know what team I support. If you don't, Chelsea. I know Chelsea's doing shit right now, but I love Chelsea. What team does... Actually, he's from Manchester, isn't it? You probably support Man City or Man United. I'm guessing. It's one of them two. If you're from Manchester, you support one of them two. Let's see who supports.
Fan, but I've got it now to a point where if they lose, it only bothers me for about half an hour,
Yeah.
and then I move on. Because the thing is, I'm not in control of it. There's nothing I can do to alter that team. If I could go in and say, listen, you're lazy, you get your finger out, you move up front a bit, it's different, but it's like getting annoyed with nature. There's nothing you can do. So let it happen, watch it if you want, don't get annoyed about it, because it's totally out of your hands.
Interesting
Yeah.
that Carl's team tactics also sounds like he could be directing a gay porn. You get your finger out, you get up front. You're lazy.
Oh, that's amazing. What do you think of these people, though? I love it that everyone's an expert. Everyone's a pundit. You see these fat people in pubs going, well, he's lost a few yards up front. Yeah, you'd be great. You fucking score a goal then, fatty.
Wearing a football top,
Yeah,
I hate that.
exactly, yeah.
They shouldn't make them for them. They shouldn't make them in that size. It should be one size only. If you're fit enough to play football, you can wear one. If you're a fatty, you're not. It looks ridiculous anyway.
But what's that? That's what he was talking about.
So you were a big fat slob with his belly out in an England shirt going, I could score from there. Go on then, let's have a go.
If Fat Bob in the pub, he's got his football top on,
Just.
he gets all annoyed when England, lose.
Yeah.
What difference does it make? What difference does it make if they lose there or lose in the final?
Well,
What's the point?
Well, I'll tell you what difference it makes. I knew a Fat Bob, okay? That wasn't his name, but I'm changing the name to protect the innocent. And him. And he's not innocent, right?
Was it Fat Dave?
It was a big fat bloke, right? And he worked on one of the crews that used to bring in equipment where I used to work at the Students' Union, okay? And he was massive, right? And I think it was 1992, the Euro, right, when England got knocked out. And he went mental. And he was so angry, he went out and he wanted retribution, okay? Luckily, there were no German people around, but the closest he could find was a sausage van. Some poor bloke who delivered sausages, and he turned it over. He got the van and he turned it over because it was selling sausages, so he thought that's German enough.
No, well, if he's fat, he's probably just annoyed that it wasn't open.
I think I first became really excited by the World Cup that famous year when Maradona did the handball. Do you remember what was that, 1986?
Yeah.
Oh, that was so exciting. Because obviously he'd been so brilliant in that tournament. And then he did cheat, as we all know.
Yeah.
Isn't cheating part of all games now?
Hang on, here we go.
hold
This is
on.
controversial. There's a lot of young people who look up to Carl as a role model.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's the world we live in now, isn't it? It's get what you can, how you can.
But what's your feeling? Are you the sort of person... I mean, have you ever cheated in a game? Are you that sort of person?
I just think my dad does it a lot.
What, in board games and that?
Yeah, just cards, Monopoly.
How does he cheat at Monopoly?
Just nicks a lot of the money.
Oh, just straightforward nicks the money. I hadn't thought of that. I love that.
But how do you not notice him doing it? He
Because
doesn't.
I'm busy looking at, what properties I've invested in and
Sure.
stuff. And the money's just there, isn't it?
See, I don't see the point of cheating.
No, I
at
don't. I
Monopoly.
say that to him. I say, you're kidding yourself. Kidding yourself. But to him, he's broke the system, hasn't he? He's got round the rules. What do you mean I can only have that much? Who says I can? Bosh. Get some more money. Buy some more hotels. And in a way, that's life, innit? All people with loads of money now, you kind of go, have they made that honestly?
Right.
I pass big houses in London and I think gangsters, gotta be gangsters to have a house like that.
Yeah.
There's no way a normal job, someone who's... Because I know, I'm trying to make money. And I know how hard it is to make money. Because the more money you make, the more hands are out there, taking little bits. So how the hell has this man bought this house? It's got to be a crook. And
So do you yourself cheat? Would you consider yourself a cheater? Are you honourable?
in games?
Well, just generally, do you cheat on anything?
No, do you know what? The other week, I'd had a cup of tea and some fish and chips at this pub, and they only took for one. And I went back the next day and said, "Oh, you didn't charge me for the fish and chips."
What a fucking moron.
I paid. No, I didn't tell her about the tea then.
Got a free tea.
The free tea, yeah. I just thought, well, you know, it's pretty good that I've gone back to pay for that. How much is a tea bag? The water's free.
Yeah.
I'll have that for free. So that, again, that's just me. It's like the Mars bar and the paper round. It's me going, well, I've been good. The fish would have cost money. Potatoes are pretty cheap, but I'll pay for it. But for my goodness, is a little gift. Have a free cup of tea. If she was good at her job, she'd have remembered. I thought she would have done. In a way, it annoyed me that she didn't go, "Oh yeah, so you did. Well done. Thank you very much for coming back."
Right.
She just was like, "Did you?"
Not
She
enough
looked at me.
gratitude. I know
She
what you
looked
mean.
like she looked at me like we didn't even know.
Yeah.
I was worrying about a staff member
Getting
sort
fired
of
or
getting
something.
done
Yeah.
or having to pay for it.
I know where you're coming at there.
One of my first disappointments with football, I was 10 years old, okay, and one of the teachers was in charge of the football team, my junior school, and I went down to Tutty's, it was, a shop in Reading with my mum. So it's white socks, black shorts, white shirt, got that. Went to, knocked on his door. I said, I've got my kit. He went with the trials yesterday. We missed it. That was it for a year, right? Next year, where the trials, got the trials, okay? He was going, everyone, I want to give it 100%, right? Really try hard, really try hard. He's watching people play, right? I made sure that every time I ran by him, I was out of breath. Like, really trying. Every time I ran by him, he sort of looked at me, I think, yeah, right. Came to it, he said, the team is this, I'm left out, right? He went past me, and he went, you've clearly got asthma.
So you didn't make that team either?
Yeah, and I didn't, and I vowed that day, never try hard at anything.
Yeah. Well, you've certainly kept that up.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on that, Carl?
Did you play sport at school?
A little bit, but it was never taken seriously at school anyway. It was, I think the PE teacher was a geography teacher as well. So it's like, you know.
That's so true. Back in my school in Ireland, I remember my PE teacher teaches religion, and I think was it geography as well. No, it was definitely religion, PE. She did PE and someone else. I can't remember, but back then, you have teachers doing like 4 or 5 different jobs. But today, I think it's all different. I think if you have a PE teacher just teaches PE. I think so. Let me know what your experience was in school. Let me know.
What does he know? It was all that. Basically, he put us some tracksuit pants on that were always too tight for him. He'd see everything.
What were you looking at?
Because you couldn't help it. It was in the days when clothing was tight as it is, and then it was like lycra tracky bottoms.
Oh, right.
And everyone used to say, look at the state of that. But
Like he's stealing sausages from
it was ridiculous, ridiculous. So he didn't know what he was doing anyway. If anything, it was dangerous because he didn't know what was the capability of a 10-year-old kid's body. He put you through loads of stuff.
Right.
He didn't like me anyway because I wasn't that good. If you're not that good, teachers don't like you.
I thought you'd be pretty good.
I wasn't interested. That's the thing. I did relay and I got done for swearing. Got whacked on the arse with a baton.
Hold on, what were you swearing in relay? When did that come into it? When do you need to swear in relay? You're running around, aren't they?
Because the
You're
lads
swearing.
wouldn't slow down, so I couldn't pass it on. So I sort of said, "I can slow down," and then he heard me, and then went mental at me. But yeah, so it was never. I mean, Darren Campbell, the athlete, I've told you, I don't know that I was involved in his training.
No. Didn't know about this.
Yeah, Darren Campbell, I think he won a gold medal.
Didn't he used to push you around in a bath or something?
It's not last of the summer wine. It was in my go-kart.
Right.
And it was a motorised go-kart, and you had to like pick it up at the back, run with it at speed, and then drop the wheels down.
Well, no, we should
Walking
explain, people don't know, he was the bloke who used to push the bobsleigh in the Winter Olympics, wasn't he, for the England team?
No, he was a runner.
Well, how is that part of his training then, pushing a fucking go-kart?
What was he doing?
Because it's running.
Well, he's running about a yard.
No, sometimes more than that. Quite a lot. And it's just, God, what do you want? It's Darren Campbell pushing me go-kart.
Yeah, but you seem to be taking half the credit for his gold medal. All you've done is sat on your arse, you lazy twat.
I just kind of think he was at the age where it's important. He could have made a decision not to go into it at that point, and I think he was never keen to get in the go-kart.
Yeah.
He was always keen to push it, and I used to let him. Now, if I said, no, I don't want you pushing me go-kart, who knows? I'm just saying I was there at the start.
Doing nothing. Providing nothing.
Sitting on your arse.
Sitting around. Letting someone else
all
do
right,
it.
what athletes have you helped?
You've not helped him.
I bet if he ever did a book, an autobiography, he'd go, the early years, Darren Campbell.
No, I want to know if he has done an autobiography, because we're going to be looking this up.
I remember the training
I'm making a note of that
In
for
all
the next
weather.
time we do anything.
round at Pilkington's,
Darren Campbell,
pushing a go-kart.
pushing bald in crap, cheap
Wasn't.
go-kart.
120 quid it was. You know how many paper rounds that is?
What I like when you're watching football on the television is if it goes to a close-up of a footballer, it's just kick the ball out, missed a goal, it's gone for a free kick or whatever. If you stay on any footballer for more than 10 seconds, they will either swear or gob.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's a fact.
Oh, yeah. I've never needed to gob that much. I don't care how knackered I am, I'm never gobbing like that.
It's weird though. The other week, I just sat in the garden, slavering, just to see if it would ever run out. And it's amazing. I don't know where it all comes from.
What is the strangest...
extraordinary.
That's amazing.
Just to see if it would run
So
out.
now he's got to the point in his life where, as a hobby or a pastime, or just to count down the minutes before he dies,
Yeah.
he sat in the garden
Creating sputum.
slavering to see if he'd ever run out. I mean, that's amazing,
Where's it all
Carl.
come from?
Well, you create it, don't you?
But from what? I'm always getting done for not drinking enough water.
Salivary glands.
But it's amazing. Honestly, I just sat like that with my head forward and just let it drip.
Wow.
Me!
So Suzanne
That
comes
is
into the garden
like
and all
a
she sees is her
lobotomy patient.
boyfriend sat like something from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's
Yeah,
Nest.
like someone had
dribbling.
been battered around the head with a cricket bat.
No, she was reading something.
Did you
She
answer
was
back
sat
to a
there.
dictator? Yeah. What did he do? Battered me.
But
You
I-
got a trench up your arse as well. Yeah, that makes me slather.
No, just sat there.
What a fucking
That's
mark.
extraordinary.
What a div you are.
and I just had my head there, and it continuously. I think I got bored of it before it stopped.
Oh God! I have never heard anything like this. Oh God! It's unbelievable.
Again, I feel like he says stories that you can't even think of. Stories that you wouldn't think of saying. Just comes out of his mouth. Again, how does he come up with all this? How? What a lad.
Unbelievable! He just sat there with his head down, slavering, letting it just
That's
You
extraordinary.
weren't even sort of like gobbing. You were just
No, just
letting.
letting it sort of drop.
So
You've got nothing else going on in your life that you've got time to do this.
So your brain wasn't even engaged.
How long were you there for?
I tell you what, no joking, probably a good 15 minutes.
15 minutes of sitting with his head forward,
Amazing.
letting him salivate onto the grass.
But do you reckon you could do that amount?
I would
Well,
never
we
do
never
it.
tried.
Never
We've
do
never
it.
tried.
I'd
I've
never
tried.
have that amount of time.
I tell you now, you will never see either of us sat there for no reason in the garden with our head forward and our mouth open, seeing how long we can create saliva.
Unless I've just come out of a coma.
yeah, or a gas attack.
Yeah.
No, I have a lot of. I'm sort of Goz Unlimited.
A great new dance duo. Please welcome to the stage. It's Goz Unlimited. Amazing. What do you think about George Best using up his liver, then getting another one and getting pissed again?
Well, that's always going to encourage it, isn't it?
George Best. It's not the guy that scored like 5 goals in a game. I think he's played for Man United and was from Northern Ireland, I think. But he was meant to be like unbelievable player. If it's a bear him, I think that's someone else. Yeah, I think that was George Best. Let me know.
Right. I've always said that.
What?
The moment we can replace stuff, people just go, "Oh, sod it." Like
What would you do
smokers.
if you gave someone a kidney and
Mess
then
with it.
and they started
Just
just
saw down the pub again.
doing drugs and shit?
Well, I wouldn't hand it out to someone just like that, would I? I think you should be allowed to say, right, who's it for? Can I meet them?
Right.
And then have a chat with them,
Right.
saying, have you learnt your lesson?
Well, I'm going to do it. Okay. I'm a little kid who wants a kidney. Okay. And you come to me. I'm at the top of the list. Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
how you doing?
Good. Are you going to give me one of your kidneys so I can live?
I don't know.
Well, I'm at the top of the list, so why's your head so round?
Right, so definitely not.
Why? He's a
Definitely
little
not.
kid.
Look
He's
at
a little
him,
kid.
pale.
No, I need a
He's
kidney.
cheeky though, isn't he?
No,
Cheeky.
please,
Lovely little
please,
kid.
roundhead.
More
Can I have your kidney?
No, you can't.
Oh, come on,
Right,
you've got
let's see
two.
another kid. Let's see another kid.
No,
Lesson
I'm the top.
learned,
I'm
lesson
top of the
learned.
fucking list. Give me one of your kidneys, you round-headed twat.
No, I would not feel bad about walking away from that kid and saying you cannot have a kidney.
So you're gonna.
Do you know what? I'm going to take this kidney out and bin it.
Hey, wait. Do you know who that kid went on to become?
Go on.
Winston Churchill.
Right, well, maybe I helped. It's like Darren Campbell all over again. I made him stronger. I was tough with him. He saw how tough the world is.
No, but he didn't. This is an alternative universe where he died because you never gave him that kidney.
Yeah.
Well, you can't worry about that then, can you? If you're gonna start going that far back and forward and stuff. But I think I don't know what I'd expect someone to be like. Just want them to go. What do you eat? I'd say write down your diet.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna treasure this kidney. I'm gonna treasure it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna really work hard, and I'm gonna make something of my life more than you did.
So I'll.
Your kidney is gonna be a lot better off for me than you lazy tosser. I'll tell you that. If you want achievement, then I'm gonna go to school. I'm gonna do really well. Unlike you thick little round-headed shit. So the quicker you get the fucking kidney out of your Eustace body and into mine, we'll all be happy, won't we?
Okay. Well, I'll go away and think about it for a month.
Well, no.
There you go. Don't have to get nasty. Sick of it. I'm always helping people out.
Of course.
That's a big ask, isn't it? Would you give anyone a kidney, Carl? Suzanne?
I'm sure he would give Susan a kidney.
It's tricky.
Well, obviously you'd give Suzanne a kidney, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'll definitely give someone a kid. I don't care. As long as I can survive without it. Why? Life is too short. Let someone else, live their life fully, I don't care. I wouldn't mind. Nah, come on. I don't care.
Yeah.
Well, would you, or are you just saying that?
Suppose I would. I don't really like the idea of it.
So if what are you saying to Suzanne right now?
Bit of good luck. I know I need a kidney, and it's got quite rare. Well, we've got the same sort of blood group and everything, so yeah, you've got 2, I've got none. Bibbidi bob, 1 each. Let's have a good life. Yeah.
Don't know. Yeah, you'll have to have it. Which one are you thinking of going for? Because I think the right one's a bit dodgy because they had the kidney stones.
Well, you keep that.
Do you want that one?
I'll have the left one.
No, I'll tell you what. You have that one because when I was in all the pain, you were going, it can't be that bad. So you have it. It's in good working order. They've looked at it.
Yeah.
But it is prone to stones.
But he's using this to get back at her for saying it can't be that bad. It's like poetic justice. He can give her the kidney she didn't believe was that painful.
Don't like talking about it. It's all it freaks me out. Freaks me out. It's all doing stuff now. The kidney's doing stuff.
Yeah.
My teeth are hurting still. Still got a little bit of toothache going on there. I've got a sweat on. All stuff's going on without me knowing. Germs whizzing round. I've had jabs for rabies. I've had hepatitis A and B. I don't even know what that does. I've had A and I've had B. That's whizzing round my body. Body's in shock, innit, at the moment. It doesn't know what's going on. I've had...
How is it notifying you of the shock?
Well, I think, like I say, I keep getting this sweat. And what else have I had? Typhoid. Doesn't that? All this stuff shouldn't be in my body, should it? And we don't really know, do we? You're saying, yeah, have this, have that, shove it in your arm, it's all right. But we don't really know. Long-term effect. I've got rabies in me. I never thought I'd have to have that. Tetanus. TB. One for if I get bit by a dirty monkey.
Oh god, dirty. What you find a dirty monkey, for God's sake? Oh god, what a guy. I absolutely love this show. Absolutely love this show. Thank you so much for the support. Please keep commenting down below. I absolutely love all the comments. If you like this, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.